So this morning I am going to be unboxing, I call it unboxing, the manuscript I'm going to be working on, and you'll get a chance to take a look at it and see what I'm going to be doing. It's going to be a little bit different from your regular editing, so I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's kind of going to be like an archaeological find. So without further ado, here we go with the unboxing. Yeah, just one moment please. Thanks. So as you can see, this contains the manuscript. The name of the manuscript is called the Chronicles of Avantir. Now, when I was looking on the computer for it, because I have all the electrical files, there's only seems to be one chapter of this. So, but as you can see, this is thicker than one chapter, one would assume. So I'm going to open it now. And what you can see right here is, sorry, pardon my feet, professional videotaping, as you can tell. So these are some of the notes that were written about the manuscript. This one has it says prologue and chapter, which have been scanned. It looks like only what I received on my end was just the chapter 1, so I'm gonna have to put in the prologue, which is fine, don't worry. Then we have, and these are all, sorry, I'll go back a little bit here. These are all whoops, looks like I did that wrong. These are all typed out. And sorry, I'm just rubbing my fingers along to see if, because I'm old school, and because I'm so old, I remember a time when with tractor feed printer, which is what you can see these have been wrapped in, is like tractor feed printers. For those people who aren't familiar with that ancient technology, basically printers used to run on paper that was fed through with these little prongs that would catch the edges of the paper and pull it through, rather than the modern printers we have today, which are all fancy schmancy with their lasers and their printing and their 3D printing. Yeah, this is in an age before that time. Yeah, and so we have these ones, and so it looks like we have the I'll have to look into it a little bit further, but this one says it's the prologue and chapter 1, 1985. This one says the Chronicles of Avantir and prologue, which has also been scanned, and then circa 1984. I have to thank my mother for going through and organizing this all, so I really appreciate that, Mom. She's been tirelessly trying to organize things, and she's been very helpful. So then we come to a separate envelope, which is kind of like an unboxing within an unboxing. This is the Chronicles of Avantir on the manual typewriter. So yes, manual typewriter. Before even the advent of computers, there were word processors, and before word processors, there was this interesting thing called a typewriter. So, but I think even newer people still understand the concept of typewriters because they see all the things from way back in the day. Now, so here I am trying to pull this out. There we go. Okay, so these are all done on a hand typewriter, And it looks like this one, the way it's set up, it looks like it's written in verse. And I don't know that that's actually it. This might actually be a verse as part of the story. I may be corrected on this by people who are experts in the field of my father, mostly my mother. Anyway, so I'm just going based on what I'm seeing here. So that's its own thing. So this looks like a verse. Now that was written. How many pages is it? I've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it looks like I'm seeing about 5 or 6 pages here. And the staple, as you can see, the staple is so old, it's barely keeping these pages together. So I'm going to be extremely careful. I am going to be scanning this in later, and then probably putting it up on the, releasing it to people who are joined my newsletter. So if you join my newsletter, you'll get first crack at being able to take a look at what this is all about. And then looks more verse, but like a store. Oh my goodness. So this is also very interesting, but this looks like it's later on because I'm seeing in the corners here there's like a page numbers. Now that'll be interesting because I don't know that all the page numbers are all going to necessarily jive when you get the electronic stuff. So as you can see, between this, now the stuff that says it's been scanned, the rest of this has not been scanned. So I'm going to be trying to see what I can do with OCR. I'm about to have a cat come in, so just bear with me as there will be potential cats in footage, unless I'm lucky. But this is what you're getting. You're getting raw footage here of like me unboxing and dealing with cats. Hi, they say never work with kids, never work with animals. And that they are very correct. So I'm just turning this back to me so I can just wrap this up really quickly. Basically, as you can see, there's a lot of bits and pieces to work with. So what I'm going to be doing is basically doing bits of updating here and there and kind of letting you guys know as I go what's happening. People who join my newsletter, so if you join my newsletter at revjpwagner.com, you'll get little bits of insights as to what's going on before everybody else on my website. The website will get some general updates here and there, but my newsletter will have like the key things, like basically, like I said, I'll be photocopying, well, I'll be scanning in the bits of the poem there, and probably bits of the manuscript as well. So if you want to get kind of ahead on things, join the newsletter. If you want just general updates and kind of see what I'm doing, how it's going with the editorial archaeology, as I put it, yeah, just check out my website and I'll keep you guys updated. Thanks. Have a great day.